Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in my little town of Belfair, Washington, Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is March 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 9. The kit is called Daydream, and as we are past video number 5, I feel I no longer need to show you everything that comes into the kit. So please note that all the videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just mosey along, kind of like Hank does every day. So I'm just going to grab this here. So on the, well, we can show you. You could have made these 3 cards and you would have had 3 envelopes that are different. They go with each set of cards. Back here, this QR code would lead you to a video to show you how to put these kit together as it was designed. A visual of everything in the kit except for the additional stamp set. This is the first stamp set. There is an additional one that is not shown. So then it lists the coordinating colors. This QR code would lead you to how to purchase this set of dies called Spring is in the Air, and this set coordinated with January, February, and March. The new set of dies are out and they're called Hugs of Blooms, and you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to purchase these. They're for April, May, and June of 2025. And then this is the stamp set that is in the visual of the kit. Thank you for always being there. The bee, thank you. Sweetest birthday wishes, little bee's body, the wings, the little honeycomb. Enjoy your special day. The extra stamp set, which is not in the video, is the flower, this large honeycomb, hello, and happy birthday. So I'm going to set that back in there. That kind of like stayed together. I was surprised. So we're going to set that aside. And this card, believe it or not, this has taken me almost 2 hours to come up with this one. So what am I bringing in? I didn't even write this in my notebook. I can't believe that. Well, we'll have to do that. You will find the description, in the description part of the video, the measurements for this. So I'm bringing back the retired Hive 3D embossing folder. I have some vellum, which I ran the embossing folder through. I have 2 black frames using that frame die that my daughter purchased me from Amazon right there. And I have some scrap paper. I have 1 sentiment strip from the kit. I have some blends. So I have Old Olive, So Saffron, and Daffodil Delight. And I have a card base. Now this card base is 4 1/4 this way and 11 this way. It's scored at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. And the 2 3/4, I did not go over it yet. But this is going to make the easiest easel card. And I did forget to get a bump up strip. So we're going to have to do that. Oh, bump up strip. I need a little bit of like black. Let's see. I know I have. Oh, that's gonna do just fine. So what is this? We're gonna straighten it out a little. Make sure it's like 1 inch. So a 1 by 4 1/4 or 4. We're going to figure that out when we get there. And then we'll use a piece of scrap paper to stamp a little sentiment. This is our little bump up stopping point for this easel. And you'll see this when we get to it and we have an envelope. So these frames measure 3 5/8 by 4 7/8 die cut out. This piece is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, the piece of vellum, and the other piece is just scrap. So I do know what I'm doing. I'm going to show you. We are going to stamp in color and then fussy cut out the bee and the flower. I already have it done, but I'm going to show you how I did that. And we're still going to do some stamping and stuff on our basic white card base here. But let's get this done first. So to do my little bumblebee, I didn't use the extra stamps for the bee. I didn't even need to do that. You can do it with a marker, a blend. It's so simple. So just do the bee, right? And I'm sure I'm going to use this later on, so I don't mind doing this again because I can fussy cut this out and use it on another card. There we go. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it like so. All right. That's how I did it, folks. No, I mean, there's no like trick to this. It's quite simple. So for my bumblebee, I took the dark. I was being fancy dancy. Watch this. A little bit of the dark in the left corner of the bee. This is how technical I am with coloring, right? Yeah. Not, I'm looking for the Daffodil Delight here. Light Daffodil Delight. And then I just took the light and finished coloring it in. I just added a tiny bit in one section. So there's the rest of my bee. Now, I know this is not a Stampin' Up color, but I wanted a greenish hue because I intended to do something else. So this is a different color, but we're going to do this. So then I colored in my wings because I wanted to do originally when I was originally doing this. So I'm just going all the way around my bumble here. I normally do it with balmy blue, but I was going to use soft seafoam, and this is the closest blending type tool I had to soft seafoam, and it worked. So there's my bee, and then I fussy cut it. Next, we took the light and dark. Oh, no. Okay. The light, I didn't use dark So Saffron. I only used the light So Saffron for the inside of the petals, just a little bit. I went back to the dark daffodil and I did just a little bit on the flower and down here. Let's turn it this way towards the bottom. Then we're going to color it in. And it looks like this, my Daffodil Delight is going bad. Okay, so then I took the light So Saffron. Yes, it's retired, I know. And I did some little streaks in all of the petals. Yes, I did it in all of them. Gave them a little kiss of color. Even the ones that didn't have it, I just wanted a little kiss of coloring on them. Not the whole thing, just a little bit. And this is the light. So you can go light and dark. It's up to you. Either end, I'm going to go like this. This is light, Old Olive. When I did the other one, I did dark. This shows you that you can do it either or. We're going to go do this leaf on this one. And I have 3 dogs with me because it's a gorgeous day outside. So Lucy has come to join me. Zed is out here and Misty T. Boone is out in the sunshine enjoying that. And then I took the dark and just did that. I mean, I don't get technical with this. And then I took, again, this one. And I went around the edge so that when I fussy cut it, it didn't have white edges, basically. And I usually do it, like I said, with balmy blue, light balmy blue. But I was originally going to do this card with a soft seafoam when I first started doing this. And then this card totally changed on me. That's, you know, sometimes things like that happen. And so I'm still going with it. So there we go. That's how I colored it. I fussy cut it out and voila, we have it and it's all done. So next I have my vellum. You can see I already stamped it. So I turned it over. Now, if you don't have the Hive embossing folder, I would just stamp on the vellum. And you can make your own frame with layering rectangles. That's up to you. It's about 1/2 inch apart. So I'm going to take that nice big Hive, and I'm stamping full strength on the back of the vellum. Now, yes, it's going to be spotty. That's what I want. Oh, thank goodness they're all in here with me and they're not going to be barking at everybody else because the dog just went and barked somewhere. All right. Got to remember there's going to be a frame around there. We're not going to close that up because I'm going to let this dry for a minute. Where's my little sentiment strip? Oops. Now I am using the thank you from December 2024's paper pumpkin because it's going to fit better on here. I'm going to stamp this in black. And I'm going to try to get closer to this side, and I need to scooch this off because I can see better. Oh, so nice. So nice. And I'm going to take the little beehive. Where did it go to? This little one. And we're going to stamp off first. I just want to stamp a few, but I want them like that, just to give us a little bit more of a background. So now on this here, right, I'm not going to leave this just plain. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to stamp this big, let me move that aside, the big background on here. I think I'm going to need to close it to do it here. Right there. Full strength in here. Bring it in the center. Just go ahead and go across. Gonna turn it. Oops, I don't want that side. I want this side over here. All right, so now we have a background there. We need to open this up. We're going to stamp. Oh, no, we're not going to stamp. I was like, oh, we need to stamp this. Thank you. This is going to go on a sentiment. We might need another sentiment strip. I think so. Hold on. Let's grab one. Instead of making one, we're just going to grab one. I'm going to stamp this in black. So we'll be using 2 sentiment strips. And I can't see white on white. So bring that over here. That makes it simple. I don't got to go worry about anything else. And we're going to bring back our little one. Did I stamp off before? I did. Okay, I was like, did I or did I not? I couldn't remember there for a moment. All right, so that I want a little one right there. So that is done for the inside. We can do a little bit, because when this goes up, we're going to come to the side. We're not done. We're doing a lot of stamping on this card. Now we're going to switch to the bumblebee. Maybe we will get a chance to use that little bee body, though I don't think we really need to. Oops. Okay. Not sure if I'm going to put a little bee there. Little bee there. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. So my frame is going to go here. I want some bees in my frame. I want one here. So about right there. This is going to be behind the vellum. Okay. Want one here. Let me show you what. This is going to be turned around. But do you see? Do you see all the honeycomb now in there? Now we could put the yellow. Oh, maybe no, I like it in the back. It's just a little bit of an accent. This, I already got tear tape on it, is going to get glued together because this is going to be an easel card. But when it's laying flat, you get the images of the bees. Okay, so I'm going to show you. We're going to take a look-see, right? Here's this. This is our bee. My ears just popped. We have our thank you, which can go right like this. And this bee is going to be here. So we can put another bee around in this area of our card. 1, 2, well, we could put him actually right there, but I wanted him here. So we can do a bee here and probably a bee down there. So let's say we have a bee here. We don't even need to color these. And a bee about here. And then let's stamp some off the paper. We have bees everywhere. I love these big bumbles. I just do. They're fun. I love them buzzing around in my garden. Okay. I think I'm done with the bees for now. Well, we still have to do the envelope, so we're not done. And I'm not sorry that we're not done, because these guys are fun. I need the Daffodil Delight, so we're just going to set that one aside. Bring this back. We're going to go full strength again. Now, this time, we're just going to bring it right here. Now, we do have a little thank you in this kit, which we are going to use this time round. Right there. It's just, it wasn't big enough for what I wanted. So we're going to close this up. And we're going to do a big old bee on top of this honeycomb. All right. Now I think we're ready to assemble this card. We could do some sponging around the card. I've thought about that, but I'm not sure yet. So don't put it past me, but I think with all that glorious this, I don't think we're going to need it. So let's put the two frames and the vellum together. I think I need to go over this. I don't think I did. I may have, but we're just going to go on the safe side. So a little bit more work on this card, but it's just stamping, right? Stamping. If you didn't want to stamp and fussy cut your own bees, you can always use the flowers from the kit. So there are options there. This is me just making a fun easel card with this. So it doesn't matter which one is which at this point. Just going, I know it's there, but I just want to like snip that. It just looked like it was hanging over. It probably wasn't. but we are gonna be double sure that it's not. So that one needs to come up a little bit, and then that can go back down. It's funny, I can hear the breathing at different times from all 3 different dogs behind me. I have to be careful when Miss Lucy comes back here, because I can't roll my chair over her one back leg, because it's not a good leg. It's you know, it's still broken in there. So this, you can see, that's why I needed 2. I do not want seeing the vellum behind it, so that's why I cut 2. Oh, look at that. I'm glad we did the bees around, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to put this on the bottom, and you could use wet glue. I'm going to go ahead and use tear tape, and I've got to figure out. So right here, all the way around. So just hold that for a second, right? Let's just mark it with that. Then in between there, I mean, you could, I guess, put it on with dimensionals, but I think that would be a little overkill. Now, as long as we keep the tear tape below this score line, it's going to be good. So right there is my, oh, it's going to be fine. In this way, when we go to put it up, that is what happens. That is what we're looking for. This part raised. So this next part, we need to decide where we want our stopping mechanism. And that looks really, really good right there. And I still need to cut this. So this is going to go here. This is going to go in the center. Maybe we'll do the thank you up here. I can change it now. I can put it also in the center. Interesting. See, different perspective. So let's cut this to, we don't even need to cut that. We don't need to make it go all the way across, but I do kind of like it going all the way across. I do. And now I can see that I want a little more of the honeycomb right here. That's why there's always a great thing to have a look-see, right? So we're just going to bring back the honeycomb. I just want a little bit right there. We are going to cut this. I think we're going to cut it at 3 and let's do 3 3/4. Like I said, the description part will have all of the exact measurements because I didn't get them done beforehand. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. And I'm going to pop that there. And I'm wondering, do I go ahead and do a bee? I'm thinking of stamping a bee. Because this one, I keep hearing tink, tink, and that's a alarm on my fridge, but it's not. It's actually the wind chime outside, and it makes me turn and look. So, yep, we're going to stamp a bee as well. Look-see, look-see, look-sees. Just a partial down there. All right, so this is going to go up on dimensionals because it needs it. I mean, honestly, I could save that and just do, I'm going to show you what I could do is do a little strip of honeycomb, a little strip of white, a little honeycomb strip, and put it here. And then stamp this in here, right? So you don't see it. We'll have to see here in a minute. And then do my thank you like I originally wanted. But I could do, because I originally wanted this down in this corner. So I just might change this. Don't put it past me here in a second, because you know me. And then this is going to go just like that. I do want that raised a little bit. This is going to go on dimensionals. Yes. So is that. So these are all going on dimensionals. 1, 2, and 3. I know I already stamped the other one, but I can use that on another card. So we are going to put this. Do I want to put it in the center? I can. It can go in the center. That's not going to bother it. And then put, I got 2 off in the same pull, and this one just needs a little bit of glue to go here. And my bee can go up here. Oh, so cute. All right, let's do that little strip and see what it looks like. It is not going to hurt anybody. And I have lots of little strips of paper, of course. Everybody does. And they're great for little things like this. So if that's 1 inch, we need 3/4 of an inch. And it's 3 3/4, so 3 1/2 by 3/4. And I'm going to take a look-see at it and see what we think. Oh, I'm really going to like, I can already tell. I really think I'm going to like it, but let's get it stamped. All right, let's stamp it out. Daffodil Delight. Oh, that looks so cute. I'm going to leave it open for a minute. really like that. I really, really like just this being plain, and that's what we're going to do. I'm surprised, but I do like it. Normally, I would never just leave that like that, but it goes really well. All right, so this one is going to get saved for another card, and we are going to just stamp our sentiment now in black memento. And we're done. Not yet. We have, oh, I really want some yellow bling. It needs something bright. Something bright. I have these gold. I don't have any hexagon shapes. Like pearls. I don't like that idea. I'm trying to think of what I have that's like... Everything's piled up. I have so many things I'm working on. No. That yellow is so wrong. That's like that lemon lolly or something. Wrong color. Gold, no. That could do the trick. Did I not? Let's see those. I don't like that. So that's going to be a no. All right. No. I was looking at those hearts, but no. No. Definitely no. No. Oh my goodness, everything is a no. What do I have that Ed Carroll has given me? Let's go to the other bits. My chair is in the way. Let's see. I don't have really any yellow. I have orange. Those look orange to me. Oh, those will do. We need some. I like that color. I do like that color. All right, let's get these out here. So, I don't like that there. But let's not do this. Let's put these tiny ones in the honeycomb, right? 1. 2. Nope, guys, I don't like that either. Okay, it's a good thing it's on vellum, because guess what I'm going to go for? The stickily glitter glue is going to be my option for bling, because that is not going to cut it either. This is not going to cut it. So, let's see what I have. I have a whole drawer of stickily glitter glue. Not like tons of it, but let's... I have orange, I see... I don't have any more yellow. I have green, I have pink. This is not going to work. That is all dried up. That can go in the garbage. That will not work. So we are just going to go with this, and we're going to put it on the bumble. on his wings. Instead of Wing Costello, we're just going to go with the Stickly Glitter Glue. And then I'm going to come in, move that aside, into some of the honeycombs. Maybe that will do what I am looking for. There. I think that is perfect. Yes, that will do it. Then when you, oh, yes. I don't know if you guys can really see all, but that makes it sparkle. And then down here, I'm going to leave it blank because it doesn't need it. So here you go. My easel card. Sorry it took so long, but you know, hey, sometimes designs don't always work out the first time, even when they are stuck in my head. But this one came out in the end, and that's what really matters. So I appreciate you sticking with me. And I would love to know your thoughts for the end. So look at all those magnificent bumbles on this card. And it really wasn't too difficult. Like I said, this just took 2 frames, and you can layer up nesting rectangle dies to get a frame like this. My daughter was just being kind and bought me something she really thought I could use, and something I didn't have, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to use it all the time. It makes me think of her, and I'm very grateful that she thinks of things like this for me. So I hope that you appreciate that I use things like this in that sense as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope that you come back and visit me here in my Wonderland. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.